Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, I do have a special needs child. You'll hear him in the background clapping his hands and making noise, although he's very good for this video. But he's just anyone or anything that takes my time from him. That being said, I must be out of my mind because y'all, I spent $130 on a palette. 136 after tax. But I got the new Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. And yeah, this is my first. I have the mini Tropic and the $65 Sunrise palette. Love both of them. But this is my first big purchase as far as price goes. And when I saw these colors, I was like, you know what? I like that palette. And I went on and on about how much I liked it until my husband was like, oh, just get it. So I was like, really? Anyway, he's pretty cool like that. He likes to go do his poker thing, and I like to play with makeup. So I don't bitch about him going to play poker, and he doesn't give me too much grief about my makeup collection. So it's a win-win. Anyway, if you'd like to see what I think about this palette, and I can say definitely I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting for the packaging, but I thought it was going to feel a little heavier. I don't know. I don't know. But it is a beautiful palette. I love the way it shifts into that green. Anyway, if you'd like to see how I created this eye look and how I liked playing with this palette today, then don't forget to hit that little like button. Subscribe to my channel, which you don't have to do to watch, but why not? And we'll get into this tutorial. Oh, side note, at the end of this video, I'll put swatches in. So if you're not interested in watching the swatches, you don't have to. That way they'll just be slipped in at the end. Okay? Let's get into this. Alright, so I have spent entirely too much time today trying to decide what I want to do with this palette. And yeah, I know I'm going to start out with my M441 into the shade called Rope. Right there. And I'm just going to pick up a tiny bit and work this into the crease. Okay. That was practically effortless. Now I'm going to take my Morphe M506 into this shade right here called Lethal. And I'm going to put that in my crease right under that first shade we used. Okay, I barely dipped into this as well. And if I didn't mention already, I didn't set my ABH primer today, so I never, hardly ever set my primers if you're new here. I have a couple palettes that I think work much better on a set base, but if I don't have to, I don't. Now I'm going to take my Sigma E42 into this shade at the top here called Troop. And we're going to start deepening things up. Holy cow. I think I'm just going to put this on the inner and the outer corners, because I think I'm going to do a halo type eye today, just because I can. And have so many multi-look videos coming up in the next few weeks. Oh my goodness. I am going to be makeup crazy. I'm going to go back with that brush we used for that lighter green and just try to buff out this outer corner a little, because I went a little ham there. That's okay, we're going to make it work. Now I'm going to go back with that first brush we used and soften all these edges, because we're looking a little harsh here. Alright, so I put down some of my NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to take my BH Pro number 9 into this top shade right here. I believe it is called Shield. And I'm going to start working that on the outer and inner corners. Just kind of feathering it out into that other shade we used. And of course my brush is dry, just so you know. But I do have that glitter primer down. But yeah, that's a kind of pretty shade. I like that. Now I think I'm going to take some of this shade here on my finger called Orium, maybe not. I'm just gonna, let's see. Ooh, that kind of looks like a topper shade. This might not work, but we're gonna try. Okay. That might not be too bad. That's kind of pretty. Yes. Not quite the dimension that I wanted in this look. Maybe I should have went with a coppery shade on the outer side, but that is a pretty shade, and I really like the way that looks. I wish it was a smidgen more pigmented. Definitely feels more like a topper shade. Going with that first big fluffy brush that we used, and my usual brush around here. And I got that shimmer right in my crease where I didn't want it, by not wiping off my brush before I switched to this side. But that's okay. Alright, now that I got the rest of my face done, let's tackle the lower lash line, shall we? Okay, so I think I'm going to start out with my Morphe M432, and I think I'm going to dip into some of that darkest green shade, that Troop, and I'm going to start, I don't know if this name sheet is going to make it, y'all. I'm just saying, because she's getting on my last nerve already. But I kind of like being able to say the names. I guess it doesn't really matter though. Anyway, I'm going to take this and I'm going to pack it pretty good down here because I really want to smoke out the lower lash line. Alright, now that I have that kind of laid where I want it, I'm going to go in with that M506 into that lethal shade, that kind of lizardy, grungy green. Love my greens, I'm just saying. And I'm going to use this to really smoke out this lower lash line, because I am going to put a little shimmer down here as well. Oh, and just so you know, before I forget to say, I did highlight my brow bone with the same highlighter I put on my face. So, if you were wondering. So I think I'm going to switch up the way I do my lower lash line. Usually I would take the colors that are on top and put them on the bottom, but I want to be creative. So I'm going to take this little Smudger Moda Pro brush, and I am going to dip into some of this shade right here called Imperia? Wait. Imperia. And I am going to spray this. So let me grab me some setting spray. We'll give her a little spritzeroo. And I'm going to almost stamp and smudge this down here, because I think it's going to add a little something extra to this look. And I think it's going to look really nice when we get it all done. Definitely. I go back with that brush. We had that lighter of the two greens on and just kind of buff out that shimmer. And oh yeah, that's looking stunning. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go with olive oil or T-Rex in my waterline. I think I'm leaning more towards olive oil. This is from Ulta. It's a gel liner, and yeah, I think I might like this. The only thing I hate about these is you definitely have to work at putting them on, and I don't really like that vibe, but I already have it, so I'm trying to use it. Maybe not. Maybe I will. Part of me thinks I should have went with a more like a Lannister gold vibe. Ooh, maybe I'll put that right in the center of this. That could be pretty. Actually, I think I'm going to try some space dust. Just right in the center here. Yes. I like the shimmer that gives. Ugh. Yes. That brightens up the center of the eye really nicely, I think. What do you guys think? I did want to add a side note. I did get a little bit of fallout, but it seemed to brush away quite nicely. Now I just have to pick out a lash, pick out a mascara, and I'll be right back with some final thoughts. Just kidding, I lied. I need to do an inner corner highlight, and I think I'm going to go into that shade Orium that I used on the center of my lid here. Actually, let's go into Queen. Let's see what Queen looks like. Ooh, okay. She picked up nicely. So I'm thinking I should probably spray this one as well. And pop her right in that inner corner. Oh, okay. That is so pretty. Drag it a little down my lower lash line as per usual. Oh yeah, I think that was a good choice. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below if you think I should have went with what I put in the center here, my highlight on my brow bone, which is my highlight on my face, or this shade right here. Just because, why not? Why not talk about it? Right? Right. Okay, now I'm going to brush my bangs down and pick out a lash, and I'll be right back. Alright, so after a slight lash battle, they were giving me such a hard time today. I swear everything this week is giving me a hard time. Anyway, this is the final look. What do you think? Let me know down in the description box, and I will let you know what I think. Okay, so everything blended really nicely. Everything was extremely pigmented that I actually used today. So yeah, I'm gonna say I really like this palette. I can't wait to try out. I really like the shades I used today. I have not used every shade in this palette, so it's kind of a catch-22 because I do like all the shades I played with today. I like the way this eye look came out. I feel very pretty today. I'm very into that grungy green look. Yeah, I'm excited to play with this more. Let me know down in the comments. Do you want me to work on doing a multi-looks with this palette first, or with my Norvina palette, or the Celestial Storm palette? Which one do you guys want to see multi-looks on first? Let me know in the description box, and I will be happy to do that, of course. But yeah, I liked working with this palette today. I'm excited to work with it more. And that's about it for this first impressions. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you made it this far into the video, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and sticking around and having some makeup conversation with me. Me and Thomas would love to have you around. We hope you're having a wonderful night or day wherever you are. And yeah, we'll see you next Teresa Tries tutorial. Bye, guys. Okay, for those of you that made it this far into this video, how I'm going to do these swatches is I'm going to go top to bottom, left to right, and yeah, let's do this. So this is Rust, this is Troop, this is Orium, and this is Shield. Now we have Rice, Stain, Mace, and Rope. Moving down my arm, we have Fuse, Lethal, Penny, and Grissom. Now we have Aquatus, Queen, Blaze, and Noble. And that's the first 2 rows and 2 from these last 2 here are from the second to last row. But that's those. Let me wipe my arm off and we will do the last 2 rows. The next 4 are Imperial, Royal, Crest, and Enigma. So ooh, very nice. Next 4, Pure, Azoic, Jubilee, and Symbol. Oh my god, I wish you guys could feel these. They are so just buttery. Alright, I'm gonna butcher this name. But the last four are Rhizome, Claret, Helena, and Antique. So, pretty sure I didn't say that name right. But I know I got these others right. So, so beautiful. And that is what's left. I cannot wait to do. I can't wait. I'm so excited to do more looks with this palette. Yes. Okay. Have a great one, guys. I will see you next time.